to another season of Bridgerton. Absolutely. Can you believe that we are here with another season of this wonderful show? I think did I read somewhere that they already greenlit a season 4, or is that like a dream? It might be a dream of mine. Regardless, we are getting into this season, so I believe that Penelope, this is gonna be her love story, I believe. And because she's like the main person with all the wallpapers, the posters, her and one of the Bridgertons. So as I kick the camera, I'm very excited to be getting into this. Let's just jump into this so I can refresh my memory of just how amazing this show is. If you want to see this in a full reaction, it will be available for my Patreon as well as my YouTube channel memberships. Please click one, click both, join the extended family today. Please hit that like button, share, and don't forget to comment down below. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Bridgerton and find out exactly what the show has got to give. What's up,
Dearest gentle reader, at last London's fashionable set has made its return.
It's good to be home. It certainly is.
Which newly minted debutante will shine the brightest? There is the exquisite Miss Malhotra, said to be quite a catch. Mild-mannered Miss Hartigan will certainly appeal to genteel suitors. There's Miss Barrigan, who certainly stands out in a crowd.
She wrote my name. Seems as though your businesses are thriving. As is yours.
There is another Bridgerton making her debut this year.
Francesca is very quiet.
Perhaps she's been stunned into silence by the beauty of that giant feather.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Would you mind asking whoever is playing downstairs to quieten down?
Is that not in fact?
Francesca?
I must say, all those piano lessons in Bath have reaped their reward. You've gotten rather good.
Early, got dressed, took breakfast in the garden, because it is just another day. Shall we go?
You do realise what tune she was playing just now, don't you? Mozart's Funeral March.
Oh, God.
Our young ladies will certainly need someone dashing. Let us hope that their pairing brings some titillation.
What are they all squawking about?
You lost weight.
Do you not wish to greet me?
For of the status quo, this author quickly grows weary.
We'd heard all about your toil across the Mediterranean Sea by the time we broke our first fast.
Indeed.
I shall not bore you with details.
I must know, who are you? What have you done with our brother?
I should like some proportion.
The Right Honourable Lady Hartigan.
That's a snorter.
Lady Moore.
Since when are you one who simply glides in?
When do you wear so many ruffles?
It is the style of the season.
It is your debut, Francesca. Are you not excited? You are only a week back from Bath and already you are eager to escape us. It may all be rather overwhelming. You know, even Daphne.
Mama, do not trouble yourself.
The Right Honourable Dowager Lady Bridgerton.
You have had good luck with Bridgertons.
Our wedding was much more beautiful than yours.
I thought our wedding was rather fine.
I would wed you a second time, a third.
And spend all of our dear departed Aunt Petunia's money in the process, Mr. Dankworth. I liked Aunt Petunia.
Of course you did. She was a tiresome spinster who always had her nose in a book.
Our finances in order, and without any man telling us what to do.
I believe that a spinster who never owned so much as a donkey cart would have a fortune.
Take it you are finally done with daydreaming.
I am. Shall we go?
Not to appear at an event arranged in her honour is another thing altogether.
Back in town for any particular reason? In search of something or someone?
It's forever to expect the unexpected.
Oh, look. If it isn't Penelope Featherington. Shall we go and get some lemonade? Splendid idea.
I'm parched with thirst. Befriending you, though, was a happy surprise. But ultimately, it is London where I'm most at home.
He should be handsome,
romantic, intelligent.
Kind, I suppose.
Well, that is plain.
1 week returned from honeymoon, and already my son has left you to fend for yourself. 2 sisters out in society this season. The work has only just begun. Practicality is quite the opposite of love. I am eager to see how she will fare. I do not understand this new friendship. I am not interfering, for now. Forgive me, I will move into a dower house as soon as I find one.
Do not worry. Back in India, mothers stay in the home long beyond their children's wedding.
Enjoying the festivities today.
Very much, although the Queen's absence is noted.
Her instincts went astray last season, but of course, it all worked out in the end.
Not begin to share my travel adventures with you. If I did, you would swoon. Our flowers in bloom, each one of you. Tell you even the tiniest adventure, well, I would be forced to marry you. Such an array of beautiful ladies. Men will be fighting over you.
We woke up to find he had fled in the night. He did not even stop to take his gun cabinet.
Wrote a document bequeathing the estate to my girls as soon as one of them produces an heir.
Did he?
Shall we get some refreshments? Perhaps something strong?
It's felt like I've been absent years instead of months.
Much has certainly changed in that time.
Eloise walking arm in arm with Cressida Cowper.
As you said, sometimes time moves rather quickly.
Why didn't you tell us sooner that one of us would be the new Lady Featherington?
We're both married women. Must we tell a baker to bake?
And I'm the heir's mama. The first necessity would be ridding the house of a dusty book. Cookie's so much better than ours.
Well, that's your fault for marrying men without title. Go! Take comfort in knowing that you will always be here to take care of me.
Where you going, girl? What was that?
I cannot live at home any longer. It's been hard enough living under my mother's rules, but my sister, I must take a husband before that happens. It is time.
And does my lady have a certain suitor in mind?
Someone kind, who allows for my privacy for obvious reason. Perhaps something like what they're wearing in Paris.
Oh, I love it, brother. Where's it from?
Trader in Marseille.
You visited France and Spain?
My sheet music is Italian.
No, not in here, outside. Where our mother can't see.
Where's Daphne?
Eloise! Time for the modiste. It is lovely. Truly.
Oh my, we really are late. Francesca.
Surely you are not eager to hasten to the Modis? I have something for you. It's a book. A rare Bavarian text on the right.
I'm in the middle of reading something. Perhaps my tastes have changed. The book has humour and truth. The pains of friendship. It is altogether more probable. Cressida surprised me this summer.
And what of Penelope?
We've simply grown apart. I lost the battle and I have no appetite for the war, so I've joined the winning side.
A man cannot tell his secrets.
Must be lonely.
Hoping we would meet.
Did not seem so. When you were hiding away in the countryside this summer.
I'm so sorry about everything. For what you did?
Because I discovered it was you who wrote such damning things. I have kept your secret exactly because I do not wish to keep revisiting the past.
Are you really friends with her?
I wish you very well, Penelope.
Thank you for taking care of the estate while I was on honeymoon.
Oh.
I was quite surprised to see every T crossed and I dotted.
Not certain what I'm supposed to do, exactly.
I'm quite certain Mother has a list of young ladies she could offer you. Join us for one.
Pardon me, wife business comes first.
Are you aware, Mrs. Mundrich, of your great aunt, Lady Kent?
Very cold lady.
She is colder now, I am afraid.
Oh.
She has not left you something. She has left your son Nicholas everything. Nicholas shall be the next Baron of Kent.
Perhaps we might need drinks.
Tonight is Lady Danbury's ball. I must make a good impression.
I should like to try something a little different tonight.
Yes. Let's see this outfit.
First ball is no small thing. I do not take it lightly.
I wonder what Whistledown will write about next issue. The season is off to quite a dull start.
You failed to collect your cloak.
Yes, of course.
Go ahead. Yes.
Staring at us.
Jealousy,
Go
my love.
ahead.
Not us, they stare at.
I told the Contessa that in my homeland
Featherington. Pleasure to see you. What a striking gown you have on.
It is a pleasure to see you all in your proper evening dress, which is not at all gown-like.
There is simply so much one can do with it. For example? The stem stitch. Tried and true. The straight stitch, running stitch.
Read very much, but perhaps too much. My mama's always telling me, put my books down.
Fly stitch.
Oh, the detached chain stitch.
Shift stitch. It's the one that shifts this conversation, perhaps, to something besides embroidery.
We should take our leave, lest we remain too long and give Lady Whistledown something to write about.
Why is she so nervous, girl? You write a paper.
Your Majesty is Miss Penelope Featherington. This is her 3rd season out. Some anxiety amongst the mamas that you have not yet selected a diamond.
Diamond is precious precisely because it is rare. I threw a zebra ball once. Do they expect a new zebra each year?
Lady Whistledown, who named the diamond the first year.
Miss Francesca, tell us, what are your hobbies?
Pianoforte does take up a great deal of my time.
Who are you besides your hobbies? Yes. What do you desire?
My brother needs me. If you would excuse me one moment. I should like a moment alone.
Of course.
Is Francesca quite well?
She simply needed a moment. As do I. I should like to use that moment to dance with my beautiful wife.
Please, enjoy yourself.
Penelope.
You really ought to take to the floor again. Once one finds oneself on the wall, it is difficult to come off it. Do you not enjoy conversing with those gentlemen?
I expected conversation.
You do not much like attracting notice, do you?
Not really.
I am different from my siblings as well. It can be difficult, can it not? Lucky to have so much notice, even if it is trying.
Our dance?
You really ought to take to the floor again. It's difficult to come off the wall once you are on it.
How do you know all these dances?
Cold headache.
From the ice cream or from the very congenial looking miss with the sneer? And why do I have the feeling that you, in turn, know how to make one wither?
Oh, how mortifying. I'm so clumsy.
Accidents will happen. Miss Featherington, I shall find a maid to help you.
Pity you did not choose something sturdier. Perhaps if you had not bought such cheap fabric.
And I'm so sorry.
She did not look well, did she?
The Featherington girl. Why concern yourself with her?
Why are you leaving so soon? Especially in such a charming dress.
Do not mock me, please.
You don't need a chaperone.
Spinsters do not need chaperones.
You are not a spinster. I wrote to you this summer, as I always do, and why you did not respond. I miss you.
You miss me, but you would never court me, is that correct? Telling everyone how you would never, ever court Penelope Featherington.
We should talk about this somewhere more private.
Because I embarrass you. Of course you would never court me. Of all people could be so cruel.
Well, girl, pause. Put the feather down. Featherington. Call him Bridgerton.
A gentleman here to see you, Mum.
Oh, Lord.
Responsible for ensuring the lines of succession run smoothly within our great families. I have been made aware that your cousin Jack Featherington recently left town with your entire fortune. Signed, granting the estate to one of your daughters once she produces a male heir. It is a rather unusual situation. Are any of your daughters with child? Currently, the Crown is unaware of another living male heir. A great deal of upheaval for the Featherington tenants and society. And, frankly, me. Forged before one of your girls has an heir. The upheaval may indeed be necessary.
Good thing the document is not forged, and that my girls do so love their husbands.
Such a beautiful home.
That's how the guy would say. He's a petty bitch.
Thankfully, I do not have much competition this season, but I do believe my handling of Penelope was a clear message. Would you agree?
What you did was cruel and unnecessary. You often talk of how difficult it has been for you to find a husband. Do you not think it might be easier if you displayed a bit less frankness?
It has been more difficult still to find a friend, but the season has a way of coming between young ladies, pitting us against one another.
Lady does not seek to forge affections amongst us. I thought I was the only one who noticed.
But whatever Penelope did to lose your friendship, she is undeserving of my attention. And of yours. Let's think only of ourselves. We are far more interesting.
How are your meetings?
Not nearly as good as our bed.
There's a matter I must discuss with you first.
Mother enjoys being Viscountess so much. Why not put ourselves first for once? And extend the honeymoon. For now, the only duty that interests me is making an out.
Oh
no! Tell me, how was last night? My dear, think of the balls as playing a duet. Once you find that person with whom you make an unexpected harmony.
You and Father and Daphne and Anthony will have is enviable, but it is also rare.
But you will at least be open if love comes your way.
Let us see what happens.
Mom, the Viscountess is looking for you.
You have a visitor, miss.
It pains me to see you upset.
Then perhaps you should not have come.
And I'm most certainly not ashamed of you, Pen. The opposite is true. In fact, I know you will lift my spirits and make me see the world in ways I could not have imagined. I am proud to call you my very good friend.
It has been vexing. Pray, I might finally feel that way amidst the marriage mart, and that comfort never materialises.
And what I have learned is that charm can be taught. We will have lessons, and you will quickly master them, I'm certain. One person who has always truly made me feel appreciated.
Want me to shake your hand?
It is perhaps unusual, but are we not friends?
Friends?
Is that whistle down?
Dearest gentle reader, this author, that our bon ton is moving with the changing tide.
Welcome to your new home.
While others are clinging firmly to that which they already know. None more so than our queen, who has still yet to choose a diamond. Pride in past achievements will not benefit her. Your serve, your majesty.
Lady Whistledown is playing games again. I do love a game. Especially when I am so often the victor.
Whistledown has come early.
I am reading it. Are you mad?
Lady Whistledown has a good deal to say about you precious Bridgertons. Colin, in fact.
I do not fear change. I embrace it. The embrace of change, a step too far.
Good afternoon. What are you reading?
Nothing. Whistledown. You are mentioned.
To Colin Bridgerton, who seems to have embraced a new personality entirely. Is this new character the real him, or simply a ploy for attention?
I do not care what Lady Whistledown writes about me. Really ruining you last season. I will never forgive her.
Have any idea who she might be?
I do not. If I find out, I will make sure it is her life that is ruined.
We are back with somebody is typing ferociously down below. What the hell was that? I don't know, y'all. This first episode of the new season has been amazing. You know what I realized? If you guys are looking for a reactor to start bawling their eyes out of nothing, I'm that reactor for you. It's the music. The music like draws out some type of sadness in me, but it's not sadness like, oh my God, I'm super depressed. It's like sadness, but like joy sadness. And then for some reason, it just, okay, maybe it is sadness, it's like joy sadness that like I love this show, right? But sometimes I like think about other things when the music is playing and and then the scene that's happening, it just overwhelms me. And I just start like tearing. I start breaking down and crying. I have no idea. This show and Queen Charlotte, they both did that to me. So, Penelope. Girl. So she's back with a new everything. And she should be a reactor because she reacts very easily. So I understand this character. She's been picked on. She's been pushed down to the mud. She's absolutely over all of it. And then she met Colin. I just remembered when she said what she said about Colin, saying that he would never get with Penelope Featherington. I forgot all about that. She said it. I remembered. I understood why she was angry. What I laugh at about Penelope is this character seems to justify her actions to hurt other people, but doesn't think about her own actions at times. And that's how I view her. Like, she calling Colin mean or cruel, whatever she said. And it's like, girl, did you forget about like season 1 and season 2? I digress. It's just, she's a very interesting character. Like, I feel like she's a character that I'm always going to love and hate, and I'm not really sure she was written that way, but that's the way I'm feeling about her. It's just a love and hate. Like, I don't want anything bad to happen to the character because the character is definitely what this story needs. But then I also want to just throw a pie in her face, and it's not about food. Let me change it. I want to throw a shoe at her. That's violent. I want to, I don't know what I want to do. I want to change her hair color from red to orange. Well, her hair is. Anyways, the point is, she just irritates me at times, but I do enjoy her. Colin looks scrumptious. Colin looks like, you order a bag of Doritos, or you go shopping, you get the bag of Doritos, you come home, and then you open it up, and that first bite, because you're craving it, was just so delicious. That is, for some weird reason, how I view Colin. I think of him as Cool Ranch. Absolutely. He is scrumptious to the rish. He is gorge to the us. He is everything that I need. I actually never found him attractive. And then this episode, he definitely lost weight. He definitely is giving body. He is giving looks. And they're playing on that by him like doing a flirtation, all the females falling all over him. He's just everything to me. He is a gorge. So shout out to him. I'm very excited. We're gonna be all about Mr. Colin this season. Then we have, you know what's so interesting? I actually forgot their names, and I don't know why. The new Viscountess, the Viscountess, whatever. I forgot both of their names at this moment. So some people would be like, you just watched 54 minutes and 15 seconds of this wonderful season 3, episode 1 of Bridgerton. How do you forget these characters' names? I watch so much TV on 2 different platforms, as well as work and everyday life. You guys know how it is. And if you have kids, you understand. My mom, she only had 3 kids, and she literally would be like, calling us. I remember us being younger, and she'd be like, oh, what's your name? What is your name? Come here, you. That's how I'm starting to get when I watch all these shows. I completely forgot these people's names. But you guys understand. It's good to see them doing their big one. I find it so interesting that the Viscount, is that what it's called? He's actually in real life gay. And he plays this great actor, plays this straight man. You would never know, at least I would never know, that he's actually a gay man. He plays being straight so amazing. Shout out to him once again, doing his big one. I could never do half the shit that he's doing, child. I would, unless they would pay me like, well, he's probably getting paid like millions and millions of dollars, right? So he could probably do it. So there's that. The Featheringtons still are one of my favorite families. They're very Cinderella story-ish with the 2 daughters and the mother and then Penelope. So following them gives me kind of everything I need in like that fairy tale world, and Penelope kind of stepping up and being our main character finally this season. And I actually do enjoy that the queen does not name a diamond. She might name the diamond later, and we're actually mixing it and mangling it up, and it's most likely going to be the Featherington. Francesca! Hey girl, you're gorge. She's actually reminds me of Daphne. I think the casting for Francesca is spot on. She looks just like her mother. She looks like the other kids, like casting on cue. I'm interested to see, because this season we're obviously going to be following Penelope and Colin. So Francesca might not find her love match. I hope she doesn't, no shade, and absolutely no tea or coffee. I want her to have her own season. Find the love of her life, whoever it is. And I just want it to be focused on her. So hopefully, just like how Penelope did say that this is her 3rd season, I hope that we'll give the Bridgertons this time out and get Francesca in season 4 if it is greenlit. I believe it is. Don't quote me. I have no idea. I might be lying to you guys. Sorry for those that viewed it. The mother of the Bridgertons, once again, is gorge, and I love her. Lady Damry, whatever her name is. as soon as I see her, I'm like, yes, give me life, liberty, and justice. You are amazing. Mr. Kent is now, what is he? He's something. Whatever he is, the Dutch, right? He is exactly what Daphne's husband is, and Daphne's husband, the similarities between Kent and him are so stark. And it just I keep thinking about that. And also, I wonder if he'll have his own season eventually as he gets older. Does he have his own season? I hope that the Bridgertons keep going on season after. I hope this is not the last season. How about this, y'all? How about we just look this shit up? I hope it's not gonna be a spoiler. Bridgerton season 4. Let me look. As Bridgerton season 3's release date looms, season 4 is already in the works. Bridgerton season 4 love story has already been picked. I'm gonna X this out. I'm not looking at any pictures because I don't want to see who the next person is. But I'm very happy. There we go, guys. Speculation is over. Bridgerton season 4 has been greenlit and is already in the works. So good job, y'all. Very happy for that. But back onto this season, eventually and hopefully this show will continue on with more seasons as long as it gives us these amazing stories with these amazing characters. I don't know why I'm talking so extra right now. I think it's the sugar. So the caffeine, the caffeine is hitting, honey. I'm very excited to continue on to this journey. The stage is set. Move out the fucking way. We are here for it, guys. Thank you once again for being here. While you're getting up and leaving this reaction, do not forget to hit that like button, the share, and the comments down below. Once again, thank you so much for being here, part of our Bridgerton story. I cannot wait to get into the second episode. I do know that they gave us four episodes, y'all. I believe it's 4 episodes, and then in a later date, we're gonna get the last part. So they broke it down this season. Did they do that last season? I don't think. Well, you know, I think this is the first time, don't quote me. This is the first time that I actually am caught up to the Bridgertons. So I don't know if they did that in other seasons because I jumped into Bridgerton late in the game. So I don't know. This is my first time actually getting into it live, I believe, as they drop. So regardless, thank you guys. I will see you next time with more reactions.